I'll give you an example right now that we're dealing with. Now, this is a catastrophic injury case, but it's someone who was almost completely paralyzed in a semi-truck accident. God knows what reason, there was only, and I say only because of his injuries, $1 million policy. That $1 million policy has been sitting on the table for several years. We could have told our client, this is the best we can do. At the point it was even on the table, all of his medical expenses would have almost completely eaten up the entire, value. And we do have to repay medical because his injuries were so serious, because of the extensive treatment involved in, for someone who's got a serious spinal cord injury. Just the medical bills was going to eat up, a substantial portion, almost all of his recovery. So there are definitely firms, I'm telling you, there are firms that would take that money, give the client, $20,000 out of $1 million and say, that's the best we can do because all your medical bills ate up all of that. But that is not what we did. We continued fighting and have continued fight searching for money. Now, that doesn't mean that we'll be successful. We are doing a number of things. There's also, the one way that like an insurance policy is a hard cap on the top of the value of the case. But there's one way through that hard crack. And that one way is called bad faith. If we can prove the insurance company was acting in bad faith, then the sky's the limit. We can seek all of the damages. But that is one of the things that we're pursuing. And we're also have done all sorts of things, just done all kinds of investigation, trying to find more money related to the defendants and things like that. Now, that doesn't mean we'll be successful, but we put in several years extra of work rather than just take our feet and move on. And you need to understand that you need a lawyer who's going to practice law the old-fashioned way.